The people want to see us.
No.
That's
I
why.
don't like that they see me.
Then why are we doing video?
I don't know.
We should go back to audio.
We should.
Everybody was like, we want video. We want to look at yourselves.
Now that you got a good look, are you ready to go back to just audio?
We made a terrible mistake.
Hi.
Hello.
Howdy.
And welcome back to Talking with Kitties. She is girlfriend.
He is boyfriend.
And you are awesome for being here yet again.
Mm-hmm.
This week, we are coming at you with Bubs.
Bubs.
The cameraman has been fired since last week.
Yes.
Would once again like to apologize for all of the shenanigans from all of that. That was just all bad and all Gizzard's fault.
She did forget, though, that she was fired and did come over to try to assist us.
But our large tan bouncer here told her nah.
Yeah.
Pusser, however, has been doing very well at his job, so he is still
still
our
the sound
audio
guy.
tech. Come on, man.
Oh, audio tech. Yeah, that sounds much more sophisticated than sound guy.
And he is very sophisticated.
He is.
He is the most sophisticated. Listen, look, I mean, he's here, he's making the adjustments, and he's testing with the rawr, rawr.
Yeah.
Sounds. The sounds have sounds, yes. So
The sounds have sounds, so we're good.
excellent. Good. Great. Gravy.
He wants gravy now.
He probably always wants gravy.
Probably.
Do you know what gravy is, buddy?
He's had kitty food cat food that had gravy in it.
And he likes the gravy. He doesn't
does like the
really care
gravy.
much for the food itself,
No.
but he likes the gravy. Mm-hmm. Is that her little gravy lover?
I'm a little gravy lover.
Yes. Yes.
Anything I can put gravy on, I'm happy. Can I be your little gravy lover too?
Sure.
Yay.
Can't have too many gravy lovers.
I got my eyebrows done.
You sure did. I did not get my eyebrows done.
I got them waxed and shaped, and then I was like, you know what? Let's just dye them. So I got them dyed, and yesterday they were very in your face.
Mm-hmm.
But once I took my shower and, got the dye off of the skin, that was the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Then I think they look really good. I'm really happy with them.
Yeah. Yeah, yesterday they were a little
in your face. Like now they're
Well, I mean,
still a little different.
they were in your face.
Well, on my face.
Yeah, they're a little different, but
But
they're not bad.
No, I really like them.
Different.
And when I wear makeup, I always make sure that my brows are like darker. So
I also do not.
no, your brows are very, very light. You have very, very light eyebrows. But the shape is perfect. It's so frustrating. How is it that women are the ones who have to like make their eyebrows perfect and like make their lashes perfect, and you have really pretty eyelashes, but
Do I?
your eyelashes are pretty nice.
My eyelashes annoy me. They're
The
always falling
best eyelashes on a guy I've ever seen
out. Yeah.
is our friend Rob.
Yep.
Rob has the prettiest eyelashes I have ever seen on anyone, male or female, or
He would flutter them all the time.
he would, and he knew because he'd be like, Your eyelashes are also very light, so if you like wore mascara, they would really pop. Obviously, you're not going to because
I'm not emo or goth.
you don't wear makeup. But
Or that, yes.
I was gonna say, you don't have to be emo or goth to wear makeup anymore.
Yeah.
Everybody kind of wears makeup now.
I don't.
Whatever No, I mean, but I don't either. Yeah. But I like to buy it.
Bubs doesn't. Bubsy Bubs.
So I
Are currently unemployed.
am. Well, no, I'm technically employed. I have the offer letter and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, technically I get. I mean, I'm not.
You're between jobs.
I'm between jobs currently.
Yes.
So fun story. Friday is my first day at my new job. I have to drive about an hour and a half away for my initial training for 6 weeks, but Friday's the first day. I had plans with a friend to meet her and spend the day with her the following day, so Saturday. And she lives in the same town that I'll be training in. So I told her, I'm like, I think I'm going to just get a hotel room, see if you talk to your husband, see if he's cool with you staying with me. If not, like, that's fine. But I'm going to get a hotel room, and that way then I don't have to, really essentially waste the gas, because gas is ridiculously expensive right now. So I got myself a hotel room, literally in like across the parking lot of where my training session is. So I could stay parked where I'm like going to park and just walk over. It's kind of perfect. And I got myself a king size bed. I'm pretty excited. And the next day she tells me that she has to cancel our plans. So I now have a hotel room.
A non-refundable hotel room.
Yeah, and I got the non-refundable hotel room, of course, because I'm like, we've had these plans now for a month. I'm used to people canceling plans on me, but usually if we put it that far in advance, I don't have to worry about them canceling. So I booked the non-refundable hotel room because it saved me like $75. So why wouldn't you? If I already knew I was going, like I knew I was going to be there, I'm like, whatever, it's perfect. Next day, within like 12 hours, she canceled on me. Rather than eating the money and not staying, we haven't really talked about it yet. If you want to come down.
I don't know.
Again, it's money though. Like the whole point of me not coming home and going back was to save gas money. And if you come, you're either going to have to come down in a truck and then go back. Like I'd love for you to come, but I don't even think you can.
Completely defeats the purpose.
I don't even think you can get into the hotel until like 4.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do down there from like 8 in the morning until 4 in the afternoon?
I don't know.
And you're not much of a...
No. I'm not.
So it really doesn't make sense for you to... As much as I'd love for you to come, it really doesn't make sense for you to come.
It doesn't. I thought about it. Like
it would be different if you were the one that were going down for training.
Yeah, because you could find stuff to do.
Because I would go and get lunch. I would go shopping. I would, do whatever. But you're not into that kind of stuff.
I would do all of those things. I would get lunch, go shopping, everything else, and be done in like an hour and a half and be like, I don't fucking want to do myself yet.
So I think I'm going to go for my first day of training, and then I already have it all planned out in my head. I'm going to go for my first day of training. I'm going to go and get Thai food for dinner. I'm going to get it to go. I'm going to bring it back to my hotel room. I'm going to sit on my big king size comfy bed and eat my Thai food. I'm going to bring a book. I'm going to read my book. I'm going to bring a face mask. I'm going to do a face mask. And then I'm going to turn the air conditioner really freaking low because I can have it as cold. I probably will. And then I am going to just chill out the rest of the night and then wake up in the morning whenever I feel like waking up and head back home. What?
You're going to turn the air conditioner all the way down and then chill out the rest of the night. Oh!
But
anyways,
then I'm going to slowly make my way home on Saturday by just shopping, probably stopping at some stores, shopping, having a me day. Probably pick up food for dinner on the way home so I don't have to cook again. So you're going to be on your own for Friday for dinner, and then I will bring you food on Saturday.
There'll probably be more pizza, and then cold pizza, and then more pizza. Pizza and video games and disappointment.
Nothing about that sounds like disappointment. You like pizza and you like video games. Oh, the cats.
Yes.
Oh.
Very disappointing.
I won't have any cats.
You won't.
Actually, that makes me sad.
You should take them all then. If you're going to be sad about it, don't be sad about it. Be cat about it.
No, I'll just go get another cat.
No, ma'am. I had a dream that I got a dog.
Did you?
Yeah.
What kind of dog?
I don't remember. It just popped into my head. I remember there was a dream. I think we were in the apartment.
Oh, okay.
I came home with a dog. I don't remember what the dog was. I was just like, we have this dog now. And you're like, oh, okay.
I keep saying we kind of should get a dog.
Nope.
I kind of want one, but I don't really, I don't think.
So much.
Like most of our life would probably be fine with a dog because one of us is always home. Soon, both of us will always be home. So having a dog would be perfect because we wouldn't typically go places, but just the whole trying to find somebody to watch them on vacation and our luck, we'd get like a hyper crazy dog. And I just, no, I want a rug. I want like a bell, but not as big or as sheddy.
Did you, the Greyhound place shut down?
Did they?
Yeah.
Aww.
So we won't be able to.
We'd really talked about getting a Greyhound
for a long time.
For a very long time. If we were going to get a dog, we thought we'd get a Greyhound, and like a rescue, not a rescue Greyhound.
Yeah, but there's a retired.
Yes,
racing
retired racing.
There's a place relatively close to here, like an hour and a half away. I don't know if rehabilitated is the word, but they took retired race Greyhounds and rehomed them.
Because once they were done racing, their owners didn't want them because they wanted racing ones.
Yeah, and apparently once if you get an ex-racing Greyhound, they're the laziest damn animals ever.
Yeah.
But you got to keep an eye on them because if they decide to bolt after a bunny, they're gone.
Yeah.
Gone.
That would have been difficult
because there's a lot of bunnies. Yeah, so many bunnies.
But
yeah, that place shut down, so we won't be getting...
we had talked about it. And then a part of me really wants a beagle. They're
See,
so cute.
they are cute. And I'd wanted a beagle for a long time, but you're like, no, no way we're getting a beagle.
I know. Well, okay. But part of that was we were in an apartment too. Like we're in a house now, it wouldn't be as bad. They're so, I mean, it would still be annoying as shit, but we already have something that yowls all the time.
Yeah,
so what's another one? Then they can
I don't want more.
yowl in unison.
I want less, not more. I want fewer. Fewer
But-
meows.
Beagles are just adorable.
They are.
But now I'm starting to fall in love with wiener dogs too. I don't know that I'd
just
want a
like cute
wiener
things.
dog. They're
Your problem is you like puppies and
like-
kitties because puppies and kitties are cute, but you keep forgetting that they grow up to be dogs and
they're
cats.
not as cute
No,
anymore. I
you
mean,
just want them while they're cute.
Gizzard is still adorable.
Oh, yeah, but
Gizzard didn't change.
Gizzard's itty bitty. Oh, she changed. You just forget how
I mean,
cute
no,
was.
she changed.
Super cute.
She was so freaking
and now
adorable.
she's less cute, but still fucking adorable. Way more adorable than these two monsters.
Picture of Gizzard as a little kitten. Oh, we helped organize my office now.
Yeah, now there's just a pile of garbage sitting in the middle.
There's a pile of garbage sitting in the middle of the floor, which
Yeah.
we'll get rid of soon. I mean, all of my files are ready. My desk is set up and ready. I'm really excited. So
a
like
shelf up
we
on the
got,
wall.
I got a shelf up on the wall. I got my calendar placed where I wanted it. I got, is it a pegboard? Not a
Yeah.
pegboard, but a
corkboard.
cork board
Yeah.
with some pictures and stuff on it. It makes me a little sad because I have a couple pictures of Casper and it makes me sad. It's really coming together. I'm really excited about it.
Got the air conditioner in the window, which
Got
was
the
priority.
air conditioner in the window, which was a main priority.
We got your TV and your Switch set up
TV
there.
and Switch set up.
Which is also a priority for your new job.
So, yeah, I'm really excited. So I already have one of my to-do lists things checked.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it's going to be a really pretty day out today.
does.
So I might go out and clean the Jeep out today. Because then that'll be another priority checked off. And then the only other ones I have would be to go through my closet and get rid of any like clothes that just don't, because I'm not going to have to dress up as much anymore. In fact, I found out with the new job that for the 6 weeks that I'm there, it says that it's business casual, jeans are acceptable.
Oh, are they?
I'm pretty sure. Let me read this to you
All you
because I
need
want to
is-
make sure that I'm not just
All you need is jeans and a polo shirt and you're
see.
good to go.
Yeah, right? Like, I'm pretty excited. Our dress code is business casual, jeans are acceptable. Inappropriate attire includes sweatpants, shorts, tank tops, mini skirts, spaghetti straps, and flip flops. Jeans are acceptable, so I can wear jeans. So I don't have to have my dress pants, which I'm going to probably wear some when I go down. Like, I'll probably wear a dress my first day.
Have them, yeah, so.
But like, I'm going to go through all of my work, like my dress pants and like my dressier shirts. Cause I have a couple shirts that I was always just about, but I needed to have some work shirts. So I kept them. So I'm going to go through and really get rid of a lot of stuff. I'm pretty excited about that. And then I'm going to go through some books cause I have several books that I just I'll never read again and didn't like. So there's no point in keeping. One of them is upstairs. I started reading it and I'm just like, this is not even, and it's a brand new book too. I'm really upset. But
I should probably go through some of my stuff too, especially like shorts.
no, so go through some stuff and then I want to go through the kitchen because I have
kitchen.
so much just
You want to
random.
go through that the sketchy cupboard?
Yeah, I'm going to go
It's full
through the
of-
sketchy cupboard that's full of everything and just figure out like, I'm not a hoarder per se, but I'm always like, well, what if I need this? Well, if if I've had it since we moved in and I've never used it, if I need it, I'll go buy it. Like at this point, like, because the chances are slim that I'm going to need it. Now, usually I donate something and then like a couple days later, I'm like, oh,
How it
crap.
always works, yeah.
But I'm also going to go through my purses because I have so many purses and I use two.
You have a whole lot of
I use
purses.
big blue and I use the brown one. And I think I'm going to keep one or two other ones for sentimental reasons. But otherwise, I think I'm just going to get rid of purses.
I need to go through I don't know what to do with the closet downstairs because I was just, when we were moving everything downstairs, I just kept throwing stuff in there like, oh, this will be fine. And it's fucking packed in there again.
So we'll go through some stuff.
go
Have
through
a
some
donating day, maybe Thursday. Plan for Thursday to be donation day.
Yeah, it's have to get everything done by Thursday. That's fine.
That gives you
Still
plenty of time.
want to, we got our vanity in for the bathroom.
Yes.
And I still want to open that up. So we got it. Well, I got it. I stopped and picked it up on Friday because you were getting angry emails to come get everything or they were going to send it back. So I stopped by Friday and picked it up and the one side of the box is just ripped open. And the box inside looks like it's still fine.
But we need to
like
check
the inner
it.
box looks good, but I wanna get it out of the box and check and make sure it's okay. So if we have to return it, we can do it
Yeah.
before everything else shows up. Because I think the only thing left now is the tub and liner
Yes.
that we're waiting for.
Yep.
So once that shows up, it's schedule a date and everything.
Yep.
But I want to make sure that vanity is good because I don't want to like have him here and get started and then be like, oh, well, we got to return this. And
that happens a lot,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah,
Like
so-
I know they have that happen to them a lot. So
let's try not to do that. And we should probably get the stuff out of the truck, get it in, so there's room to get everything else whenever.
yeah, no, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Or I could always have him go pick it up too from Lowe's. But
I don't know. We'll figure that out. But yeah, the vanity's in. It's just sitting in the middle of the laundry room. It's hard
yeah,
to get
we'll open it up
anything.
and double check.
It's heavy. I was surprised by how heavy it was. It was super heavy.
Well, it's the vanity, the tub, the faucet. I mean, it's everything.
Yeah. It looks really nice.
The vanity, the tub, vanity, like
know
the
what you
sink.
I think I'm going to steal it. You'll just have to keep using the one you
No.
have. Yeah.
No,
It'll be fine. It's got drawers. I want fucking drawers.
tough. It's mine.
Tough is mine.
So
I have so much space that I don't use because it's just I have the bottom of the cabinet and it's just above. If I had drawers there, it'd be awesome.
yeah, that's why I really wanted something like that.
Yeah.
We could go buy you a vanity and he could put yours in. All right. So I think those are our updates. Do you have any more updates?
Puzzer's continuing to do better and better on the diet.
He is. He
Um,
is.
We've only had, I think, 2 hairballs this past week and 1 or 2 random barfs this week, which were nothing like the old barfs even, because the old barfs were like his entire meal, but these are
Yeah.
like,
He gets himself worked up
he
sometimes.
gets himself really worked up. And then
So today,
I don't know what we're doing.
instead of doing Am I the Asshole, I've decided we're going to give advice.
I'm going to give advice.
So I thought
concerns.
I thought Ask Reddit was advice, but I guess it's not necessarily advice. What's the best response to "you're fat"?
Guy or girl?
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
Okay, a guy.
I'm fat because every time I bang your mom, she gives me a cookie.
A girl.
I don't know.
I know you are, but what am I?
Ooh.
Burn. Top comment, you look tasty.
Yes.
The every time I bang your mom, she gives me a cookie. That's pretty good.
Thanks. That one came from Paul, actually.
Did it really?
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Yeah. I think it was just a snack. Every time I bang your mom, she gives me a snack.
What's the best response to "I love you" when you're not ready to say it back?
Oh,
Is that your response?
probably.
Oh.
I don't know if that's the best response, but that would be my response. Oh, that's unfortunate.
I think just thank you. I don't know. That's a hard one.
Mm-hmm.
What is a struggle that men have that women will never understand? I already know I know an answer, but I don't want to take your answer.
What is a struggle that men have that women will not understand?
That we'll never understand.
Do we want to be funny or serious?
We can do both, but I would also like to point out that this is, I want to be politically correct, but this is just the whole man-woman thing because things right now.
Stereotypical gender.
Stereotypical genders right now.
So what is a man's struggle the woman knows nothing about?
We'll never know nothing, like never know anything about.
We have no control over our genitals.
Mine was going to be, you always say that
No control.
I'll never understand external genitals.
That shit has a mind of its own. It does whatever the fuck it feels like.
I wasn't even thinking like that though. I was thinking like the flopping or like the having to adjust and things.
Yeah, all that.
Like, I mean, I have to adjust the girls sometimes, but it's nothing like how guys are constantly adjusting. And it's like, are you really trying to just touch yourself? And
and
you're
the
like, no,
girls-
you're literally adjusting.
The girls don't just move on their own.
Yeah, I guess not.
A lot of girls don't know this. A lot of guys probably don't know this, but your balls just move. Like sometimes just lay or sit down and like just let your balls lay there and look at them and watch them for a little bit. And they shift on their own. It's a little weird.
It is true. I didn't believe him. It's true. I have done research. It's a truth, honest thing. It's very strange and it's a little creepy. I told you balls are gross and
They're
creepy.
super gross and creepy. You're not wrong.
They're creepy. How would you tell us what country you're from without telling us what country you're from?
How would you tell people what country you're from without telling them what country you're from?
Yes.
Football's okay, I guess, but I don't care for soccer.
That's a good one.
I sold that to a bunch of people that are from England, and they got real upset with me.
That's a really good one, though. Because then like they know that. Wow. I was trying to think something Trump.
That's how you trigger.
That's how you trigger
Englishmen. People,
probably,
probably Brazilians too. Probably, most
of the world, but us. I was trying to think something Trump. The whole world knows about him, so that wouldn't be. And I was like, "Make America Great Again," but you can't because it's America. So, yours is fantastic. What's your favorite insult?
I think both of our favorite insult recently has just been calling people bitches.
Yeah.
Everybody's been a bitch
Everybody's
lately.
been a bitch lately. I have no idea why. Oh.
Everybody's been a bitch.
Stop being a bitch.
Why are you being such a bitch?
What's an addiction many people don't realize they have?
Sugar.
Oh, sugar is a good one. Mm-hmm. Sugar, salt, and technology, like phone.
But I think sugar is the one because you even got the people that are like, oh, I don't eat a lot of sugar, but those are the people that go to Starbucks every day. Like, no, you don't. I have a coffee addiction. No, you have a sugar addiction.
Yeah. Unless you drink a black coffee, which black coffee is delicious.
It is, but that's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, no, you're 100% right. What video game is a straight 10 out of 10? Animal Crossing.
That's up there.
That's for me.
Yeah, I don't know if I can think of a game that's 10 out of a 10.
No. I have two of them.
Okay.
The very first Donkey Kong game in
Donkey Kong Country.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's perfection. The first Super Mario Brothers. The very first, like the first one.
On Super Nintendo. Or regular Nintendo.
Regular Nintendo. Yeah. If there's ever a game, I as much as I love Super Mario Brothers, I still think Donkey Kong ekes it out for me though. Like if I had to pick between one of those, I would probably pick Donkey Kong because I would play Donkey Kong longer.
I would probably say
because I would cheat on Super Mario.
I'd probably say Super Mario World.
That is a good one too.
I'd probably pick that one over because it's a little bit more in depth, a little bit more going on.
That's true. No, I get that. I knew where all like the cheats were to like pass through.
I think it's strange that we go to nothing but Nintendo games.
Nintendo games. Nintendo's amazing. I'm curious to see what the number one is. We're gonna look. It's probably gonna be something stupid like Fork Knife, Shadow of Colossus.
The controls in that are so bad.
Argo.
I don't remember.
Oh, that has to do with a horse. Never mind. StarCraft, Age of Empires 2, Portal and Portal 2.
Those are pretty good.
Half-Life.
That was pretty good. Where's BioShock?
Metal Gear Solid.
I never got into the Metal Gear games. I'm a weirdo.
Super Mario 3. BioShock 1.
BioShock is so good.
Tetris! Oh my god, Tetris! I played so many hours of Tetris growing up.
You did. You tell me about it all the time.
So I guess we're not giving advice. I wanted advice. We're just going to ask little questions to... I think this is kind of fun, though. What are some house maintenance tasks that a lot of new homeowners don't know about?
Wipe down your walls and doors.
Yes.
Especially if it's real wood. Because we got a lot of... this is an older house. We got a lot of oak and a lot of like real wood doors in here. And they get sticky from the humidity. Mm-hmm. And for a while, we were really confused as to why everything was sticky. And then I finally wiped everything down. And it wasn't sticky anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, just don't aim for the dirty parts to make them clean. Wipe down walls, wipe down doors. Why do I feel like I'm being interviewed?
I know. What are some benefits of keeping fish as a pet?
There are none.
Coming from people who have fish as a pet.
And have had fish for 10 years, 15 years. Too long. I always tell everybody, like anybody that says that they might be interested in getting fish because it'd be nice to watch the fish. If you want to like get fish because they're relaxing, don't get fish, get a cat.
Yeah.
Way less work. Fish are so much work and they're not that relaxing. And we're planning on getting fish in the next couple of days.
Yeah.
So yeah, take it from us. And we got to clean out that. We should put that on the big tank downstairs needs cleaned out. You should see it. He's been decorating hardcore. He has somehow managed to take all the white rocks and put them in a pile. Like the big white rocks.
Okay.
He has somehow piled them in the middle of the tank.
How?
By moving the tree out of the way.
Oh my gosh.
Like he's been busy. We have an Oscar that's about the size of a dinner plate that just redecorates his tank. He's in a 150 gallon. He just redecorates. So we stopped trying to like organize his tank. It's just kind of like we clean it, we kind of flop everything in and let him do his thing because he's going to redecorate anyway.
He's going to redecorate anyway. My boyfriend hired an escort.
Oh.
I'm not sure what to do. I'm 20 female and my boyfriend is 20 male. I'm on my period and have trust issues since he's lied to me in the past. I don't know what being on her period has to do with that, but I also believe he has trust issues since he's gone through my phone more than a dozen times. So I went through his messages and I saw something from a year ago before we were together. It was conversations with him and an escort. I'm not sure why, but this really worries me. It was just never mentioned when we talked about our past, yet he made me go into grave detail about my past and tell him about all of my partners, etc. She gave him her Venmo and all of this information about where to meet up, so it seems like he might have actually met up with her. I'm not sure what to do. I don't want to confront him about it because I don't want to hurt his feelings, but he always says he has nothing to hide and our phones and electronics are open books to each other. What do I do? I've been tested twice over our 10-month relationship, but I don't know. It makes me feel weird. Maybe I'm overthinking this whole thing. What should I do?
Just leave. Just leave. There's too many other issues there. He has trust issues. She has trust issues. They're going through each other's phones. The escort is the least of their concerns.
I agree.
What went down with the escort is the least of their concerns. There's serious trust issues there. Just go.
If you
Just go.
can't
You're
trust
both
your
young.
partner, there's no point in even trying. Without trust, like relationships are built on trust.
You're both in your 20s. You've been together less than a year. Just go. Just go. Don't try to make it work because it's just going to fall apart down the road. Just
Yeah.
move on.
No, I agree. It's not even the escort is the least of your worries.
Yep.
I mean, he was young, he was whatever, that's fine.
Yeah,
But
because it was before you two had even met. So
yeah, it's not like he did it cheating. It was just you both have trust issues with each other. You both
just move on
and work on yourself so you can learn to trust and maybe go to therapy. Am I the asshole for getting mad when I found out my wife gossiped about me? Sorry for the throwaway account. I'm 36 and my wife Ashley is 33. To get it out of the way, I have an above average sized dick. I'm not going to Guinness World Records or anything, but every partner I've ever had remarks on it. In the past, this also meant that every single one of them tells their friends and the gossip gets around. This makes me extremely uncomfortable to the point that I had to start telling anyone new, do not talk about my dick to your friends. They all agree and then they all do it anyway. It's very frustrating. Until I met my now wife, who was totally respectful of that boundary. We have been together for 6 years and married for 3, no kids yet. You probably see where this is going. We were with some of her close girlfriends at a bar last night and I suggested we go to another pub. And her friend semi-drunk responds, if Big Dick says we go, we go. Ashley froze up and I went cold. Turns out that she told all of her close friends when we met, right after I told her not to, and now they use Big Dick or BD in their group chat to refer to me. Ashley says they only say it when I do something worthy of the name. I don't even know what that means and I don't want to. So I left them and went home. Ashley was apologetic at first, but kind of thought it was funny that I figured it out and only learned how angry I was after I literally walked out of the bar. She says I'm overreacting and that what she talks about with her friends is totally normal. I said I don't care how normal it is. I can't trust her anymore. Am I the asshole?
She did breach trust, no matter how silly it might be.
To be 100% real, it's perfectly normal for women to have conversations about their partner and things like that, as men do the same thing, I'm sure. In fact, I know because I've been around some. Now, not every woman talks about their man like that, and not every man, not everyone talks about their significant other like that. But it's pretty common to have conversations with your close friends. Like, you don't just go and tell like someone, like an acquaintance. But if you have a group of close friends, you tell them about things. Sex comes up, things come up. Mm-hmm. It's
Big
perfectly normal. Big dicks come up. However, if he's specifically asked her not to say anything because he's uncomfortable with it.
And it's gotten to the point where he is referred to as Big Dick in conversations between her friends.
Yeah. That was a breach of trust.
Yeah.
Like regardless if it's perfectly normal that she has that conversation, it's strange though, because most men would be... Yeah. I feel like most men would be thrilled if that was their nickname.
But he's obviously uncomfortable about it.
So...
And then she breached his trust by telling her friends about it.
And then they created a nickname based on what he's uncomfortable with.
And she allowed that to continue.
And thought it was funny.
To the point where it slipped out.
Yeah. I don't know if they should break up over it. I don't know if you could really say he can't trust her because to her, maybe she didn't think it was as big of a deal as it was.
Right. It's still
but at the same time, she's
still kind of the asshole.
Oh, I think she's definitely the asshole in this situation because he trusted her. And basically a lot of these say that it's perfectly normal for friends to talk about their significant other. Boobs are not equivalent to penises, but it's like the same thing. They talk about stuff like that. He's not an asshole because the question was, is he the asshole? Mm-hmm. So everybody says he's not the asshole, but it is perfectly normal. Typically, mm-hmm. It's normal behavior to tell your friends things. Mm-hmm. But again, she's the asshole because he asked her not to.
Mm-hmm. And it's not just so much as she talked about it, it's just that she let it go to the point where... Yeah.
Is it weird that my boyfriend doesn't wear underwear?
I saw that one yesterday. Go into it. Go into it a little bit more.
My boyfriend never wears underwear no matter what he's wearing, jeans, cargo pants, shorts, etc. From a comfortability and sanitary perspective, to me it just seems gross and I've never understood it, but he says he prefers it this way. Whenever he comes over to my apartment to hang out, I ask him to take off his pants when he's sitting on my bed. No outside clothes on the bed, so because he doesn't wear underwear, he ends up being completely naked from the waist down and gives me a hard time if I ask him to put on shorts. We argue about this every time he comes over. I think it's so weird that he does this, but he thinks it's completely normal. Am I overreacting? Who makes you take off outside clothes to sit on a bed?
Read the edit.
Oh, there's an edit?
Was there not? Mm-mm. Maybe it's just in the comments. They're in New York, and they spend a lot of time on subways and stuff.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense then.
Yeah, because I said the same thing.
Because I'm like, really?
What? But yeah, they're in New York apparently. No, it's not weird.
It's not weird. I feel like a lot of guys freeball it.
Yeah.
But
I don't, because it's just uncomfortable and no.
Well, some people find it more, I'm not a dude. I don't know. I feel uncomfortable if I'm not wearing underwear. I always wear underwear. But that whole situation is just weird. I don't even...
Everything about it's a little odd.
What's so hard about him? So keep a pair of... he wears shorts just without underwear. So keep a pair of shorts that he can put on when he's at your house that don't go outside.
Yeah, but it just... Sounds like he's trying to take off your pants but put on these shorts. That is a little weird.
That is a little weird. But, I mean...
It's not... I don't think
it's her house, so do what she asks.
Yeah.
Plus, again... I get it if you live in New York and you're on subways and stuff, because that's gross.
Yeah.
I'd be like stripped naked as soon as you get home and change into other clothes. Mm-hmm. Is it weird to sit in Barnes & Noble and read? I, 15 male, don't really have many friends, so after school I like to go to Barnes & Noble because I love to read and can't afford books. It's right around the corner from my school. There's places to sit in there, so it's never crossed my mind that it's weird, but today a lady that works there approached me and told me that being here all the time creeped her out. This really bummed me out. I feel stupid and don't want to go back.
It's not a library, and he's treating it like a library.
True, but they really do have like a cafe to sit. Like my parents and I go, whenever we are going to a baseball game, we almost always go to Barnes & Noble and we get a drink from the cafe. And we'll go and get like a magazine or a book and just sit and read. Granted, we don't do that every day.
Do you buy the magazine or book?
No.
No? To me, it seems a little strange. But again, the type just goes in, buys what I want, leaves.
Well, it's like I'll pick out a magazine that I normally wouldn't buy, but just to kind of like look at it. Mm-hmm. Like I have bought one of them though. Like I was looking at it, I'm like, oh, okay, I actually kind of like this, and I bought it. But typically, it's just like passing the time. Yeah, but he's a 15-year-old kid that doesn't have many friends and wants to just... I don't see anything wrong with it.
I don't see anything wrong with it inherently.
And I think it's a little strange that an employee went up and told him that it was creepy. Yeah. Probably because he's a teenager and they think he's up to no good.
Probably. But he is, he is treating a bookstore
He is treating
as a
bookstore. That's true too. So, I don't know. I don't find it weird though. No. That question was, is he weird for doing it? I don't find it weird. Am I the asshole for telling my husband he has no right to tell me what to do with my body? My husband, male 38, and I, 42 female, have been together for 7 years, married for 5. We have a son together who is 4. We love each other. I respect my husband's opinion, but ultimately I'm the one to decide over my body. An acquaintance of mine and his husband have a small gym a small gym wear company, and now they have expanded with swimwear and underwear. It's not very well known company, but apparently they do well. Now they asked me to stand model to their underwear line. They're having models of different ages, etc. When I told my husband I didn't expect him to fly off the handle, he was very angry and told me I was not allowed to do it. I'm sorry, but no. Yeah, I don't want your body out there for everyone to see. I mean, what does he even mean? I always wear bikinis on the beach, so what's the difference? Every woman wears bikinis and underwear. Am I the asshole to tell him that he doesn't decide over my body? There's a bit to unpack there.
Mm-hmm.
That's not just a straightforward...
That's not.
First of all, no man has any right to tell any woman... No person has any right to tell another person what they can and can't do with their own body. Mm-hmm. It's your body. It's your right to do everything. Mm-hmm. However, I don't think he has any right to tell her she absolutely can't do it. But I don't think that she's respectful enough, because she should ask him his opinion, because that's I don't know. Like, you should take his feelings into account too. Because
you are in a partnership.
Yeah. I mean, it would be different if it was like a stranger or something, but like, no, he doesn't have any right.
No, he doesn't have any right, but
But the common courtesy thing would be to talk to your significant other to see how they feel about the situation.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like...
And take it into consideration, but I mean, it doesn't dictate what you're going to do.
No, it doesn't dictate what you're going to do, but you should at least have a conversation about it. Yeah. Like, if she decides she really wants to do it, then she should be allowed to do it because it is her body. But at the same time, you should take your significant other's opinion to heart and at least consider it.
Like everything, you need to have a conversation.
Yeah.
Talking would fix so many issues that couples have. And oh, come on, man.
He just doesn't know who he wants to cuddle with right now. You can do whatever you want in life. For the most part, it's a free country. At least it sounds like it is where you are. But for every action, there is a reaction, whether positive or negative. If you want to model, your husband doesn't want you to. Sure, you can do it, but what are the possible repercussions? Your husband is irritated, but gets over it, or maybe he doesn't get over it, and it's a relationship ender. You have to ask yourself what this is worth to you. Is it worth the possibility of ending your relationship over? If it is, go for it.
Yeah. I mean, I guess, but it seems ridiculous. If that's worth ending your relationship over, then your relationship has other problems that you're not bringing up, I think.
But I think that comment is pretty on the spot.
Yeah.
Like, you need to have a conversation. You need to do what you want, but there are going to be repercussions for your decision.
I feel like it almost always boils down to a conversation that people aren't willing to have.
Because people just are so centered on themselves that you have to think of the other person. In a relationship, it's not just you, it's both of you.
And your stupid cat.
True. I don't like to make any decision without talking to you. Regardless if I'm asking, like, I don't ask for your permission.
We had a heated moment this morning discussing breakfast.
We did. We're in a partnership. We do our own thing, and we're both okay with that because we're our own people. We make our own decisions. It's still nice to get feedback from your significant other to make sure that you're on the same page with things.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Like, I have a hotel in...
Yeah.
If you felt uncomfortable about me going down there, you would say something. I might still go, but I would try to ease your concerns or whatever.
And I think what a lot of it is for a lot of couples is they assume too much. And they're like, she's surprised because she doesn't think it's a big deal, but she mentions it to him and it's a big deal to him. And there's a lot of things that we discuss with each other that is like, well, I know that you're not going to care, but I'm still going to bring it up with you so you know about it. I'm still
and there have been times that we've had conversations and we didn't expect the other one to have such a different reaction. But when we sit down and we talk about it, we understand that, oh, this is why you feel this way. Okay. And then it helps us grow as a couple, but it also helps us understand each other better. So it only ever makes us stronger, I feel.
Communication is always key. If you're not communicating, then you're just wasting everybody's time.
Yeah. Like, I didn't think that you'd have any care in the world if I went on vacation, like, by myself to, like, if my whole plans had not gone through and you're like, well, I really kind of don't want you to. And I was like, why? And then we had that conversation. It's like, okay, well, that makes sense. Like, you were going to let me. You just felt a little uncomfortable about it. You're going to let me. See, I hate that because don't have the right to let me or not let me do something. But
still,
I have
it's just
the common courtesy thing to do, the respectful thing to do is to take your opinion into account and decide what's best for me and what's best for us.
I think what's best for us is fewer kitties.
I think we should get more.
Yep.
See, why is that always your decision wins?
Because it's the correct one. Right, Bubs? So we got a whole week. Just the two of us that you already filled up with other stuff.
No,
So,
not filled up.
I know. I got a lot of stuff done last week. I doubled up on a lot of stuff last week to kind of open this week up so we could do stuff. I still got to get the videos for Monday. They're uploaded, but I got to get them set up for tomorrow.
Okay.
So I got to remember to do that.
Gotcha.
But I got all that done, so I would just kind of like open up the week. I'll have to obviously edit this and prep this for Thursday. But outside of that, my week is open.
I think I've done really good though, because
you have done you have done really good.
You edit the podcast on Monday, and Monday's the day that I told the parents that we could go on our adventure. And then Tuesday, the only thing I have planned on Tuesday is to go to lunch with the girls from my old job.
Yeah.
And that's literally, they have an hour lunch break. So I'll be gone like an hour and 15 minutes because I'm getting there early to get us a table.
Didn't you say you're going someplace after that though? Or was that?
No.
That was your nails.
That was going to be my nail. Yeah. And then Wednesday I have a hair appointment, but it's like 4 hours ish.
Just like,
So it's morning. So, and then.
What time?
Actually, it's not morning. It's 11. So it's going to be like 11 to 3.
Yeah, well, that'll be roulettes on Wednesday.
Yeah. And then Thursday, I don't have anything.
Yeah. I was just
so
kidding.
I'm just.
Well,
but I'm
you have something every day, but it's just not.
I don't have anything on Thursday.
But,
well, I am going to have an afternoon with Ruin at some point.
Yes. So we got the whole week to annoy each other, which will be fantastic. And then Friday.
And go through all of my cleaning chores. We'll probably be doing those.
You said you're thinking about cleaning out the Jeep today.
I'm going to do Jeep today.
We need to get the stuff out of the truck so we can get more stuff in the truck. Yeah.
But it's still stuff we do together. So even like the office, I thought I'd be doing it myself, and you ended up coming up and helping organize.
Once I knew what you were doing, I thought you were just pooping.
Pooping in my office?
Oh, you got up and you left. I didn't know where you were at. I just knew you went upstairs.
I didn't initially plan on doing that up there. I was going to like get changed and then come back down. No, I was going to get changed and come back downstairs. And then I just kind of like walked into the office and went, well, shit, I might as well just start.
And I was like, where's my girlfriend? And then I want to say, oh, she's up here. Yesterday we took entirely too long of a nap and it screwed me up all evening.
Yeah, as much as I would love to nap.
I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was quitting nicotine or if it was switching allergy meds or both or what. But I stopped sleeping for a couple of weeks there.
Yeah, it was bad.
I was only getting like 2-3 hours of sleep most nights for a couple of weeks. I was getting fucking tired and cranky and miserable.
Such a miserable person to live with.
And this past week, I've just started getting.
You finally started to get back to sleep.
It's still not back to where like I'm normal, but it's been better. But then yesterday, we slept good Friday night. We slept in yesterday, and we got up and we had lunch because you went got your.
Because I went and
nails brought lunch back.
Nails.
We ate lunch and took a nap. That was literally the entire afternoon. It was like a 3-hour.
It was like a 3-hour nap.
That screwed me all up.
I didn't sleep through the nap though. Like I hardly slept. I did a lot of like. I don't know. You think I slept?
I don't know.
I didn't.
Just because you didn't.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, I was disappointed because I really wanted to nap and then I just couldn't get my brain to shut off.
Well, your cat was annoying for a little bit.
Yeah. And, Finny was bad.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
I had to tell them which cat because you refer to any of them that's bad as my cat.
Not true.
No, it is 100% true.
Not true.
It is.
Just the boys.
So both of the boys are mine.
Yeah.
And you get the little girl. Okay.
Who do you think's the baddest of the three?
The duck.
So.
Did we tell them?
I don't think so, because that just happened this week.
Okay.
We had spaghetti.
Oh, it was Sunday night. Yeah. So it would have been the evening after we recorded the podcast. Yes.
We had the spaghetti. And with the spaghetti, we had the bread.
I I got a loaf of French bread.
She's got the baguette.
It was delicious.
She's got the baguette of the crusty bread. And she puts the bread and the spaghetti in the sink.
How about you don't talk like that?
She puts the bread and the spaghetti in the sink, and she covers them with a thing.
I didn't want to wash the dishes right away, so I just put things in the sink.
She
and then
hid them.
I hid them from
hid them from cats.
So
by covering them so they can't see it.
To be fair,
when I
have food in like the pan, I just put the lid on. So in my mind, it just hides it. So I was just hiding them from her.
So, of course, cats could smell it. So she's at work. And I see Gizzard. Well, no, I went out to the kitchen for something, and Gizzard comes bolting out of the kitchen.
Which she does when she's bad.
And I turn and look, and there's a slice of wet bread on the floor. And I picked up this slice of wet bread and threw it in the garbage and messaged girlfriend and was like, I guess she really is a duck because she dug out some wet bread, and only ducks like wet bread. While I am messaging this to her, Gizzard walks past me through the living room with something in her mouth. She goes behind the couch with something in her mouth. I go back and look, chase her out from behind the couch, and find yet another piece of wet bread because the duck wanted all of the wet bread.
That's hilarious. I kind of want to just leave bread in the sink all the time.
So Gizzard has wet bread. So the duck had wet bread.
The duck.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. I love it so much. I can't even be mad. It's just funny.
No, it is funny. She's a funny duck.
She is a funny duck.
Ha ha, quack, quack.
Quack, quack.
Quack, quack, ha. So yeah, what else we got going on? Probably be some naps this week, I'm sure.
Maybe. We're not taking a nap today.
Are we not?
No.
Why? So we get up in time tomorrow?
Oh,
We're going to fuck ourselves up so bad.
Seriously, we already screwed ourselves up so bad because we literally went to bed at 11:30 last night and didn't wake up until 9 o'clock this morning.
Which is...
Like, woke up at 9:11.
Yeah. Sleeping until 9 when we normally get up at 6 is a bad adjustment.
Yeah.
But if we're normally going to be getting up at 8, sleeping until 9 on a Sunday is not that big of a deal.
Okay.
But considering that on Friday you want to start getting up at like 5.
I have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I have to leave the house at 6.
Sleeping until 9 is going to be rough.
Yeah, it's going to be rough.
Yeah. But hey, got to live our best lives while we can.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to go to bed around 2 in the morning?
And wake up at 5?
No.
Oh. Poster doesn't look amused.
So what else do you want to do this week? Just clean out the Jeep, get the thing, go to the bar, sip a jus.
I want to organize the hallway closet upstairs.
Yes. We should do both of the closets because the top drawer.
Yeah, that top one needs. Okay, I need to organize my closet and my purses and decide what's being donated. Organize the kitchen and donate all of the clothes, books, and kitchen stuff that we don't need.
Mm-hmm. What's the weather supposed to be like this week?
I think tomorrow it's supposed to rain, but all the other days are clear.
Yep, that's what I'm seeing so far. 60% chance of rain tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, wah, wah.
What you doing, Bubba?
Being a pain in the ass.
He looked really cute, though. He always looks really cute.
Yeah, that's how he gets away with being a pain in the ass so much.
The light's still red.
Yes, the light is still red. That's because the Gizzard's nowhere to be seen, so she can't suck at her job. I did whenever I saw that. Whenever I looked at that one point and I realized that the light wasn't red, my stomach just dropped. I was like,
I've been keeping an eye on it all day now. What were you going to ask me?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Hopefully the autofocus isn't shit in the bed like it did last week, too.
Can't blame Gizzard if it is.
No. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
I'm going to clean out the Jeep, and we're going to take everything out of the truck, and we're going to open up the vanity and make sure that it's good.
Yes. Probably haul the stuff from the truck upstairs. Just put them in the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
What?
No, that's fine.
There's just no room to put it anyplace else.
Okay.
And that way they're up there for whenever he comes to do everything.
Well, but that won't work because he has to tear everything out of there first.
Yeah, but he can tear everything out and put it someplace wherever it's convenient. I don't know.
I don't know. We'll figure something out.
Or we'll just leave it all in the truck.
Or we can put it in the...
We'll just leave it in the truck.
We can put it in the office.
Yeah, or we can just leave it in the truck.
Okay.
It's going to be a busy day. It's going to be a busy afternoon.
It's not... It's going to be a busy, 2 hours. Busy 2 hours, and then we'll probably... You'll have to do your roulettes.
Maybe. So the roulettes. Final Fantasy 14 thing. They have daily duty roulettes. In case people think that I just do Russian roulette on a daily. Daily duty roulettes where you just go in and...
Duty.
There's a duty. They have different categories. The 50, 60, 70, 80 dungeons, the leveling dungeons, MSQ dungeons, and you just click each one.
Do you see my eyes glazing?
Yeah, you click each one, and then you wait. It puts you in a queue, and then you just get a random dungeon from each of the different... There's 6 different categories.
There you go.
There's 6 different categories, so... And you get a random dungeon every day for each one. And you get... you can do it as many times as you want, but the first time each day, you get bonuses to experience and everything else that you get from it. So it's like, and it's usually like, depending on what dungeons you end up with, you're looking at anywhere from like an hour and a half to 2.5 hours. So it's just a nice little gaming session every day that you don't have to think about too much. You just kind of go in, click a little button, wait for the queue, jump in, run the dungeon.
Yeah. I mean, you don't seem to mind it. And
I really enjoy it. It's like my favorite part of the game.
That's what I mean. So
it's not even a don't mind it thing.
That's kind of why I'm always like, you should do your roulettes because I know you enjoy it. And it's just like, gets you out of my hair for 2 hours.
Yeah. I mean, that
sounds awful. But
there's all the other stuff.
It gives me my 2 hours of doing whatever I feel like doing. It gives you your 2 hours of doing something fun, and then we can come back and we can talk about what we did.
And when I came back to it, I was leveling Dragoon because I wanted to do DPS class.
Maybe it's pronounced Dragon, not Dragoon.
I wanted to do DPS because I would fuck up less shit that way. So if I'm playing DPS and I fuck up, I die.
Okay, explain what DPS is, because
damage per second. It's damage dealers.
Okay.
If I'm playing a damage class and I fuck up, I die. If I'm playing a tank or a healer and I fuck up, everyone dies. So, getting back into it and figure out how the game works again. Yeah, I'm not gonna gamble with the entire party. I mean, I can still manage to kill the entire party.
Of course.
But it takes some skill or some serious fucking up to do that. But it has been accomplished before.
It has been accomplished before.
I got Dragoon to 80. And now I'm working on Reaper. Reaper starts at 70 because this is like the last class that was added.
I really wish I understood.
Reaper and Dragoon share armor sets.
Okay.
So I want to get Reaper to 80 along with Dragoon so I can get rid of the level 70 armor set. And then they can both be on the level 80 armor set. And then it's one less armor set to worry about. Important things. Very, very important.
I love you so much. Like, I really do. And I try so hard to like... I could be an asshole and say I try so hard to care, but there's just so much information that gets thrown at me when you talk about it and like I have such a history with those kind of games that my brain just kind of shuts off and I just kind of sit and go, why are we still talking about this? But I want to engage and talk to you about it because I know you really enjoy it and I want to support you and I care that you enjoy it. But it's very, very, very difficult for me to understand and follow. And as I don't want you to think that I don't care, I don't, and I'm happy that you enjoy it because I'm glad that you have a game that you can play and truly enjoy. I kind of want to take a nap.
Yeah.
I'm not really tired, but I kind of want to take a nap.
Didn't you say that we were explicitly not taking a nap?
I did.
Today?
So now I really want to take a nap.
Didn't you say it on the podcast?
I did.
Don't I have proof?
Yeah. I'm telling you, I know I did, but I also don't listen to myself, so I could take a nap. Yeah. I don't listen to authority.
At all. You don't listen to reason. Ever.
Ever? Who's the voice of reason usually?
Bubs.
Bubs has never and will never be the voice of reason.
More reasonable than we ever are.
What do you have in that glass jar right there?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I think that's probably it for today.
Yeah, I'm tired.
We were like really like la 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 la, and now it's going.
Yeah, it's going real quick. Yeah, I'll nap on the couch with Gizzard.
That's what typically happens.
Yeah.
You have a tendency to nap on the couch like every day.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't think you never mean to, but you like lay down and you pull the blanket up over you and then Gizzard jumps up and lays on you. And then all of a sudden I hear like light snoring from both of you and it's adorable almost every single day.
Well, I wasn't sleeping at night, so I had to get some sleep in somewhere.
I'm actually starting to wonder if that's why you weren't sleeping too.
No, because while I wasn't sleeping, I was explicitly staying up.
Okay.
During the day, so I wasn't napping, so I would sleep at night. I still wasn't sleeping. Okay,
because I was going to say, I have you do nap almost every day on the couch now.
Because that started
in the evening, like 20 minutes before we go to bed. You're like out.
Because that started before my last doctor's appointment, and I told him about it, and he's like, "Are you napping?" And I was like, "No, I've been trying not to nap so I can like sleep at night." And he's like, "Should probably have a nap." But no, the sleeping seems to be doing better now. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it continues getting better, but it's about to get all fuckered up.
For a bit.
Your new thing, and then it'll get more fuckered up. Cats are going to lose their goddamn minds. Cats are going to be so fucking annoyed because
Gizzard's going to be really annoyed. She doesn't eat until 6, so she's not going to be allowed up until I'm already out the door.
I'm sure we'll probably. No, I mean after that. Whenever we go back to late, because you saw him last night.
No.
And we're probably going to be going to bed around 11 o'clock or so. And you saw that they were losing their minds for 2 hours last night because it was past feeding time. So
we're all going to have to adjust.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. We'll do it together as a big old family.
But we're going to adjust them back. Now we're going to adjust them forward.
Yeah.
They'll be fine.
They'll be fine.
And then it'll be time for time change.
Yeah. Ooh.
Well, we're going to adjust them back, and then we're going to abandon them for a week, and then we're going to adjust them forwards. And then we're going
if I get to go, I still don't know. I have to meet my supervisor and hope for the best.
Punch her in the face.
There's a really good chance that I'm not going to be able to go.
Punch her in the face.
You could still go. You won't.
No.
I think if we don't end up going, we should rent our own house a little bit later when I can get off and go.
Maybe.
So we should at least go and have because we're both looking forward to a vacation. So if we can't go to that one, we should. It's not like my parents can't do it again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We'll just ask them if they want to go a couple weeks later.
We'll see. We'll see how it all. No point in making plans now because we don't know how it's going to play out.
So I mean, I have no idea. But I think if we can't, because it will be the first true week that I'm supposed to be working, if I don't get the okay, I think we should. When I can get the okay, we should go and do something.
We'll figure it out.
Because we've been really looking forward to a vacation together. Mm-hmm. Even if we don't want to go there, we can go somewhere else.
On a vacation from the kitties.
Still a vacation.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right. I think that's it for now.
Yeah, so we're just rambling at this point.
Yeah.
So,
Hope you've enjoyed our rambling.
Yay, us. And yay, you. And, this is...
And yay, Pusser.
Yay, Pusser. He's right here. So hopefully this turned out better than last week's.
Mm-hmm.
And if not, we'll figure out something for next week.
Yeah.
So we'll see you next week.
Thanks so much for hanging out.
Thanks for stopping by.
Bye.
Bye.